What is the number one digital marketing channel for lead generation? What do you reckon? Is it SEO, social media, keyword ads? What is it? YouTube? The number one lead generation tool online still is email marketing. Email is still one of the highest return on investment tools that you can get in the digital marketing space. On average, a statistic by the Direct Marketing Association has said for every $1 marketers spend in email marketing, they get $44 out of it. Now that's one hell of a return, right? The next thing is SEO with $22. So only half. And from there, it goes to Facebook and YouTube and keyword ads and all this stuff. And it just goes downhill from there. Email marketing is still the number one tool. Now, how can that be if you think about that, what happens when you go into your inbox between, reading the emails from a couple of friends and pressing the delete button on all the other emails, if you even bother doing that, or if you just have one of these inboxes which says 2,300 and something emails unread, which I've seen in some inboxes. And no judgment, I know it is, it can build up really, really quickly. But how can it be that email is still the number one tool? I think many people sign up for a lot of stuff, right? There's so much free stuff out there. And then it just kind of gets lost because it's not the right time for them. But for those who it is actually the right time and they're not quite ready yet and they just want a little bit more information, they're the ones who read the emails, right? If you think about the opening rate sits at around, I don't know, what's the industry average? I think opening rate is about 25 to 30%, right? That's the average open rate. So there is 60-70% of people who sign up for stuff out there who don't ever engage with the emails, right? And that's, if you look at your inbox, probably similar. And also don't make the mistake of comparing yourself being a business health practitioner or a wellness professional and not really engaging so much into that compared to maybe your audience who sits in an office or all day long. Let's say maybe even work, I've heard stories about, again, no judgment, the government, who they don't work most of the day, about putting myself out there too much. But I have a friend, who really hates his job with the government, and he spends a lot of time reading emails like this, right? So what I'm saying is don't compare yourself with those who you want to work with, right? So email marketing still works. And it works well. It's listed by 42% of businesses, 42% of business as the number one tool for lead generation. And also remember, email scales, right? It doesn't matter if you send an email to one person, 10 or 10,000. It does not take any more time from you, right? Because with all the email autoresponder tools out there, you can implement it really, really easy. So don't make the mistake of not focusing on building this asset for your business. This week is big book launch. Remember, Wellness Influence, how to become a wellness entrepreneur and get high-paying clients on Autopilot. My first book, really, really excited about it. Check out the link below. It's launching on the 13th of February. Would love your support in my very first book I'm very excited about.